Hello, today I'm going to make for you my butternut pie. This is basically like pumpkin pie except you're using a butternut squash, and this is butternut squash right here. That's what they look like. And so what I have is 4 cups of butternut squash, which I baked in the oven probably about 400 for about 40-45 minutes, and then I just mashed it all up. And this is a cup of evaporated milk. You can also use a cup of half and half or whipping cream. That also, it works well. We have 3 eggs, which I'm going to beat. And this is a half a cup of brown sugar. Now the other things I'm going to go ahead and add are vanilla and cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and nutmeg. And you can add those according to your taste. So let me add all this together and my spices, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's the product all mixed up, and it's ready to go in some pie tins. So here is my butternut squash pie poured into the pie crust, and I'm going to bake this just like I do my pumpkin pie. I have my oven set at 425, and I'm going to bake it for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to lower the temperature to 350, and I'm going to bake it for about 50 to 60 minutes. And technically you can get 2 pies out of this for a 9-inch. But I like my pie to kind of almost go over the edge. So, and I use this for, you know how everybody likes the Starbucks pumpkin spiced coffee? Well, you can use this. It's very, very similar to pumpkin, but you can use this in your coffee for a butternut squash spiced coffee. You just add about a teaspoon or 2 to your coffee, and you mix it up, and it tastes just like it. So there you go. And I also have a little trick to show you so you don't burn your crust. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and, let me grab it, you're going to take strips of foil and you're going to put it around that pie crust, and it's going to prevent that pie crust from burning. And you can always take them off. If you feel like they're not browning enough, you can take them off about 10-15 minutes before your pie is done, and it'll brown real nice. You can see I have that foil around that crust, and this also helps prevent your pie from your filling from overflowing, especially if you fill it as high as I do. So here we go. It's going to go in the oven. Here's my butternut pie. I almost didn't get a picture of it done because somebody started cutting into it, but here is my butternut squash pie. See, it looks a little bit different from pumpkin, but not very much.